Welcome, Pisces. This is the metaphysical mistake. This, my dear, is your May 2020 intuitive energy reading. My name is Jamie Jacobson. I'm your soul work intuitive of the Sacred Raven. We're ready to take a look at what we have here for you for the month. So I did a little bit of meditation and a pre-shuffle. And I have some themes laid out before you. We're going to go over those, and then we will go into the tarot, pull out some cards to finish out the reading. So first off, Pisces, a lot of truth is going to be coming to the surface. It's been trying to come up for you for a while. But in many ways, it's been blocked. This is intuitive messages, spiritual truth, spiritual information that is trying to come in through you about some important changes that need to be made in your life. But there's this feeling of being trapped in fear, needing to build your solar plexus chakra to increase that energy flow, that feelings of joy, your confidence. There's been a lot of chaos and conflict. Tremendous. That needs to be cleaned up. You may have been sort of in your mind a lot. Some of you may have been, apathetic and just doing a lot of daydreaming and fantasizing rather than getting into life and living, moving on. Moving on from the past is a very important thing, and you've been finding it very difficult to do so. The question is, what is it? What has been holding you on from moving forward in the way that you should? What's keeping you in that apathetic state? But really, you need to just center yourself and find time that does allow for quiet moments, but to utilize those quiet moments for something more sacred, to find something more profound, to get in touch with those deeper inner truths within you, because there is a truth that wants to be told. There really is. But it's like, I don't know what it is, and it could be a lot of the fear going around the planet that you're soaking up. It could be fears from moving on from the past. There is a lot of fear. There's a lot of unknown. Because I know we all sense that our past is gone. Life as we knew it is now gone. What will we do from here? So many of us are reevaluating our lives, where we're going, and how we're going to make this transition. Can you make a life that you love? How can you build that? And what's important to you? Pisces, I sense that there's probably been, for a lot of you, there could be an addiction or an indulgence of some kind. And there are many indulgences. Some of you are overthinkers. Some of you are daydreamers to your detriment. Overeaters. Some of you enjoy partying a little too much. I'm seeing that here. How do we make these changes? It's going to be very important in the next coming weeks to really decipher that. I do see a sense of accelerated motion here. This need to move forward, get out of your fear and move on. And move away from the chaos and the conflict. And this could easily be external as much as it looks like it's internal. What we feel within often reflects our outer world and vice versa. The world is battling with this notion of moving forward and moving on, of this acceleration into this new cycle, into this change where there's chaos and conflict all around, and feeling trapped in our fears and needing to clean stuff up and get out of our dream worlds and see reality for what it is, and build our confidence and see the truth of matters. See things the way they are and deal with them as they are. But how are we going to do that? The answers are going to be found all within you this month, Pisces. There is no one that can tell you otherwise. It's all inside of you. It's the only place where you're going to find it. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. The beauty of this is that it's certainly divine time. I mean, there's no question about it being divine timing for you, because with accelerated motion and trapped in fear, they're each 8. And trapped in fear is like the 8 of Swords in the Rider-Waite. Okay? And accelerated motion is a lot like the 8 of Wands in the Rider-Waite. Something's coming in fast. And I want to say, it's like a blessing. It's a prayer. I see you looking up at the stars and wishing. And that light is right above you, and other times when you're feeling so trapped inside your fear and your thoughts, if you could just look up. You feel imprisoned by your own mind, trapped. Go outside under the stars late at night and just stare up at the sky, Pisces. Let something beautiful come in. See things for what they are and what they could be. A lot of 333 here. Got 66 with moving on and chopped wood, which is clean stuff up, Card 33 with with 11. Yeah. There it's time to go. We've got self-mastery here. Divine insights, inspirations. Yeah, it's time. But you need to do this with confidence. Yeah. It's got to be with confidence. So these are the themes. It's time to move on. It's time to move away from this chaos and conflict that you're feeling on the inside. It's time to listen to the truth. And with this breathe card, it only accentuates that. It's 29, which is an 11, which is a lot like getting the Ace of Swords. It's, inspirations, divine insights, inner guidance coming through, right? And with the Truth Be Told card, it's listening to that trapped heart, freeing your heart. It's almost like there's an alarm sound going, woot, woot, woot. It's time. 88, divine time. With this accelerated motion, it's telling me that. In this card, we have this woman staring up at the night sky, and there's a shooting star. You really need to spend time in nature. It'll help ground yourself. Take salt baths. The salt bath not only is very good for grounding you and for neutralizing those anxious energies. Look up the articles at wet ocean water, the salt water, salt baths, what they do for this virus, right? For any illness, really. This is what they used to do in the ancient times, and it's still just as good today. Salt is a healer. Let's go and dig deeper into your cards through the tarot, shall we? So, Pisces, it looks like with the Ten of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Empress, the major choice or situation being the Five of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Okay? This is really the heart of the matter. It's time for you to move forward. And I think you're going to make that choice. And you're going to do it when you feel the time is right and without pressure. and it is necessary. Or at least that's how you may be feeling, okay? We've got the Five of Cups and a Knight of Wands, so there's could be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that you're dealing with here. Of course, the Five of Cups is looking over like the past, crying over spilt milk, but still having two cups to work with. And you can work with those cups, my dear. You can. You're coming out of the Ten of Swords, which was a massive, massive, painful cycle. And it's bringing you in light in which you're needing to see the truth, and the truth of the situation, and not be in denial about the situation, or denial about your part of the situation, or denial about somebody else who may be this fire sign. Okay? And it was like I was saying earlier, you know, with that sacral chakra card, I've got here the Three of Cups at your present energies. I'm sensing some overindulgences. But I'm also sensing that there's a need to embrace your joy. Embrace joyful opportunities. Embrace enjoying your life. Moving forward and enjoying life with the things you do. You know, with the Empress, you're coming into that energy. And I want you to create what I choose naturally and with joy. Both cards, I embrace joyful opportunities and I create what I choose naturally and with joy. It's time to set yourself free. I've got the Empress here is it's very Venetian. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, okay? With the Swords here, it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. And with the Cups, we've got your energy. Maybe Cancer or even Scorpio. But this is more about you. This is you needing to let go of the things that have been causing you hardship and pain, that brought so much pain this past cycle, and end it. You need to just let it die. Let it go. And then when you make this choice, know that the time is right. Don't do it because others are pressuring you, but do it because you know it's the right thing to do. Do it because you know you have to. It's time to let go of these swords. The Ten of Swords is a lot of pain. It's a lot of mental anguish. It's self-sabotage. It's defeat, deceit, backstabbing, disloyal behaviors and situations and people. And it's time to move out of that and come together to create a new life. The Empress is about creating a new life for yourself. One that is filled with love, with color, with joy. There could be a pregnancy here, okay? But this could also be the development, the seeds planted for a future of creativity, of fun, of lightheartedness, flirtiness. One done with a lot of heart. The Empress is abundant, and she's not afraid, and she celebrates that joy, and she embraces all joyful opportunities. This is a beautiful future. So there's no point in looking back at the past, at what the spilt milk was, and the pain, the deceit, the backstabbing, or the bad choices that were made. You know, it's about moving forward and making good decisions. And making decisions that are of the heart. That bring you happiness. What brings you happiness? What puts a smile on your face? What makes you laugh? What makes you sing? What truly brings joy to your life? Let's grab 2 more cards off the top. Wow. Okay, so we've got 6 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles. We have 66 showing up again. Please be certain to look up that angel number. The 2 numbers together make the number 3, and we've seen that a lot as well in this reading. 33s, 3s, 6s, 9s, and 66 is 12, and that makes 3. Okay, 3 is all about creativity and communication. And, just networks and being out there, right? But with the 6 of Cups, it's about the past, right? Looking back on the past with melancholy, maybe remembering things of the past, your childhood, or possibly a relationship of the past. Somebody who's been around for a while, family, a friend, a loved one, a lover. And we have 6 of Pentacles, okay? This is more about reciprocity and give and take. This is about you get what you give what you get. What you sow, you shall reap. You know? And giving and receiving for what is right, for universal good, right? So for those of you not in relationships, this is about you treasuring your happiness, taking your life, creating something that you enjoy, these opportunities, and doing them for the universal good. Sharing what you know, sharing your knowledge, sharing yourself. And what you put in, you're going to get back. And I feel like there's a lot to do here with creativity and with communication and with groups, with networks, with friends. And it's related to something that was once loved from childhood, or even paying attention to the inner child. Healing the inner child. And if there's addictions, well, the inner child definitely needs to be looked after here. There's that shadow work that we're doing, right? That you're going through. Let's move these. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. So we've got another 5. I will heal myself. I want you to say that. I will heal myself. Because the Five of Swords is about feeling defeated. Okay? The Hierophant, another 5. The Tower, right behind it. Surrendering and knowing how to go forward. And how you're going to go forward? I am ready to love and to learn with the Hierophant. That is about the father. That is about the husband. That is about limiting beliefs, what we believe, religious institutions, spirituality, higher learning and education. 5-5. So you might want to look at 5-5 or 5-5-5 as well, okay? Because we've seen that throughout the reading. That means change is coming in fast. Okay? 3s with the self-mastery, with the communication, with the creativity. 6s about what's nurturing, about what's comforting, about the family, about relationships, about the home. Right? Home comforts. So this is about not feeling defeated, but going into this with a new set of beliefs, new fresh ideas about the way you see the world. Once again, Taurus energy here. For some of you, if there was a pregnancy, there could be a marriage. For others of you, this is about the masculine in your life, or the masculine within you. Building that sacral, knowing your worth, knowing that fire, that passion, that confidence is going to see you through. Right? Leaving the past behind because there's a new you that's coming. A brand new you. Isn't that beautiful? 5 and 5 is 1. That's new beginnings. It's endings. And we'd already seen the 10 with the 10 of Swords. That was an ending. New starts. New starts into what? Into the 3 of Cups, which is about your tribe, your family, celebration, embracing opportunities, being excited about new opportunities. And it goes right into the Empress. Giving birth to something new. Or giving birth to new life. To new life within you. New life in a relationship. New life in a project. Just a new life in general. A new way of seeing things. Taurus energy. Heavy. Possibly Libra. Yeah. It's very, very beautiful. And this tower is coming in fast. When I see the Page of Swords, which is right behind it, this is coming in quick. I take care of every detail and I stay in control. And you allow your intuition to guide you to the truth. Because that's what this is about, seeing the truth of the matter. The High Priestess and the Page of Swords. Allow your intuition to guide you with the details, to guide you with where you need to go, so that it helps you stay in control. When you do that, the tower will come down and you will not feel defeated. But you'll have more of a sense of feeling ready to love, to learn, to live, to embrace the opportunities in your life, to give and receive for universal good, for the good of others, treasuring your happiness, making good decisions and knowing when the right time to make them, not feeling pressured by yourself to rush, but utilizing the high priestess within you. And that is you, okay? If it's not you, it's another person. Pisces energy, though, okay? Yeah, Pisces, it's time to leave the Ten of Swords and live this life celebration. Live this life of appreciation and gratitude and being open to what's coming your way. Being open to the things you ask God for. Being open to new life. A new time. Okay? We're going to actually go into, I'm going to pull from Sacred Wealth Code here. Okay? Get the final card for you. And we have the Great Nurturer, ruled by the moon. Are we surprised? It's about emotion, intuition, our shadow. It's about planting seeds and nurturing them. It's about nurturing those we love and accepting the nurturing from them and nurturing ourselves, our self-love, mothering ourselves. This card reflects also a great deal like the Empress, that mothering nature. Mothering yourself, taking care of yourself. And it says, I give and receive nourishment. I give and I receive nourishment. Where do you need to be nourished? Motherly, nurturing, devoted, loving, wise, empathic, compassionate, abundant, generous, receptive, emotional, inclusive, supportive, and stable. That is the Great Nurturer. And there again, there's a sense of a need to be out in nature, of a need to be amongst the trees, under fresh blue skies, or even under the beautiful night skies full of stars and the fresh air. That's where you're going to receive some of your most divine thoughts, some of your most inspired and creative ideas. It's where you're going to be able to connect to something deeper and higher and greater within you and around you. And build a relationship with the Creator like you've never done before. Like you've never done before. It's going to serve you best to be the Great Nurturer, to put this personality trait on, to bring this part of you out and take care of yourself. But nurture others as well, those that love you, people that need you. You might be a voice for others that is really needed right now. Use that gift and apply it where you see fit. It may be simply just to nurture yourself and love yourself. Mother yourself because you need it, especially if you've come out of such hardship and there's been addictions, a lot of shadows that need to be worked out. But if not, it's time to nurture your family, your loved ones, maybe your children. Okay, because there's so much here about mothering and motherhood. But this is also about embracing what's new, what's beginning, new starts and new beginnings, and leaving the old stuff behind, letting it go. Okay, I'm going to pull from the Tarot of the Moors. So I'm going to shuffle this stuff. We'll see what the final messages are for you, okay? Right off the bat, the Princess of Cups, very Pisces, okay? Okay, and we have the Emir of Cups, very interesting. So we've got the Page, or Princess, and the Knight, both of Cups. Looks like we have messages of love coming in for you. Three of Swords. Five of Swords. Whew. Yep. Standing up for what you believe in. Having a hard time, Feeling heartbroken because you've got a battle within you. You need to stand up for yourself. You're feeling defeated over it. Don't. Do not lose heart. I know things have seemed mysterious and there's been a lot of questions that have been left unanswered. Yep, you have a choice to make. The Two of Swords here. You've got to listen to your intuition. Connect with that moon. And once again, we have the Teacher, which is none other than the Hierophant. Okay? Gotta find the great teacher within you. Very funny. Justice and the Malika of Swords. Both of them give me a sense of justice. Balance is what's needed here. Cutting something out that needs to go. Life is trying to teach you something here, and it's bringing in changes. It's trying to take the heartbreak and get you to see something, Pisces. What is it? I can see that you need to defend yourself, or at least stand up for something you believe in. Stand up for the thing you believe in within yourself. And you might be a teacher, you might be a healer. But it's time for justice. Speaking up, speaking out. Bringing balance in, bringing the truth in. And doing what's right. And you're going to find it. You're going to find it. Strong Libra here. You've got a Libra in the picture somewhere here. This might be part of your own energy. It might be somebody else's. But definitely, it's time to get rid of self-limiting beliefs. Become that greatness that you are. Find that balance. Set it. Put it into motion. And allow that transformation to begin. It's time. Listen to your intuition. The Two of Swords is the Moon in Libra, and the Justice card is ruled by Libra as well. And both cards have a woman blindfolded. She's trying to see the truth and use her intuition and her heart instead of just only her intellectual mind. And she's got the scales of balance here. So she's balancing out and aligning herself to find it. You will find that truth this month. Pisces, thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this, let me know. Share, like, subscribe. And I will see you soon. I love you, Pisces. Mwah. We'll see you soon. Bye, my loves. And have a beautiful, beautiful May. Truth is coming. Everything you needed to know will come to the surface. And it will be okay. As long as you make the decisions that are done from the highest integrity. All right? We'll see you later, my loves.